My mom stood up at my sister's wedding, looked straight at me in front of 200 guests, and said I had ruined her life just by being born. My dad backed her up. My sister laughed. Then the room laughed with them. By the next morning, I was making the call that would wreck the house they only still had because of me. I'm 30. My younger sister, Paige, was always the golden child. She was the wanted baby. I was the mistake that supposedly cost my mom law school and my dad his image. They never let me forget it. Paige got praise and parties. I got blame. The joke is that I was the one who built a real life. I paid my way through college, went into tech, and was making six figures before 30. Paige dropped out twice, lived at home, and became their star again because she got engaged to a rich guy. At every wedding event, I was treated like an extra. When I offered to help pay for something, my mom smiled and said, "We don't need your charity." At the reception, they stuck me in the back. I stayed polite. I even gave a short toast. I thought if I stayed quiet enough, they might leave me alone for one night. I was wrong. Near the end, my mom stood up and started gushing about Paige. Beautiful, sweet, perfect. Then she paused and stared right at me. At least Paige wasn't a complete failure like my other daughter. The room went dead silent. Even her birth ruined my life and destroyed my dreams. I froze. Then my dad nodded. Some kids are just born wrong. Then my sister raised her glass. Finally, she said, "Someone said what we all think." One laugh broke out, then another, then more. Groomsmen, relatives, random guests. The whole room turned me into the joke. My boyfriend started to stand up. I stopped him. I stood, grabbed my purse, and walked out. Quietly. No speech, no scene. Just their laughter following me into the parking lot. I cried when I got home, not because I was shocked, but because I finally accepted this would never change. What they forgot is that 5 years earlier, when my dad's business was failing and they were close to losing their house, I co-signed their mortgage refinance. They never thanked me. So Sunday morning, I called a lawyer. Then I called the mortgage company. My lawyer drafted the notice. They had 60 days to refinance without me or deal with the fallout. With my dad's shaky income, my mom unemployed, and all the money they had just burned on that wedding, I knew how that would go. Monday morning, I called my mom. She answered in that fake soft voice. "We were just joking. You know how drinking gets us." "I'm moving to Seattle," I said, "and I'm removing myself from your mortgage." Silence, then panic. "You can't be serious." "I am. This is because of Saturday night. This is because I'm done being useful to people who treat me like trash." She started crying. "We can't qualify without your income." "That's not my problem. We're your family." "Was I your family when you told 200 people I ruined your life?" Then came the begging. Dinner invitation, fake apology, more tears, same manipulation. I told her my lawyer would handle anything legal and hung up. After that, my phone exploded. My dad left angry voicemails about loyalty. My sister cried that I was tearing the family apart. Funny how I became family again once money was involved. I sold my house, took a transfer, and moved to Seattle within weeks. Their mortgage ended exactly how my lawyer said it would. No bank approved them without my income. No one else would co-sign. They lost the house. A couple months later, my mom called sounding broken. "We're going to lose everything," she whispered. "I'm sorry to hear that," I said. And I meant it, but I still wasn't saving them. She promised a public apology. She said she'd tell everyone how proud she was of me. I told her it was too late. The only new thing was that consequences had finally caught up with them. Meanwhile, my life got better the second I left. My new job was great. I got promoted. I made real friends. For the first time, nobody was waiting for me to fail. Months later, my sister sent a real apology. She admitted she always knew I was treated horribly, but being the favorite benefited her. Later, even my parents sent letters admitting I was never the mistake. They were. I didn't forgive them overnight. I didn't run back. I allowed limited contact on my terms. That was the real revenge. I didn't scream at the wedding. I didn't throw a drink. I didn't beg them to love me. I just removed myself from their finances, from their control, from the role they forced on me my whole life. Losing me cost them their house. Losing their grip on me cost them more. Would you have cut them off forever or done exactly what I did?